Well, hello, everybody. It is Heidi at Hen and Chick Studio. Are you ready to list off? It is time for the first episode of 5 of the Great Chick List Off. Woohoo! I feel like there should be crowd roars and I don't know, some kind of music. I don't know, some whatever, but it's not. It's just me. But we are so excited to have a little fun this week. So if you are new, I am Heidi. I own Hen and Chick Studio. We're in Conrad, Iowa, and I love spreading creativity coast to coast. So jump in the comments and tell me where you are watching from, because then it's just really fun to see what is happening, right? And then we are going to get started and we're going to play our first episode of the Great Chick List Off. This is completely free, completely fun. And yes, there are some rules, but you can get really creative today, okay? And each day this week. We're going to play 5 days in a row. Here's how it's going to go. I am going to give you a letter today. I'm actually going to tell you what all 5 letters are for the week. And welcome, welcome. I see Elizabeth coming in from Texas, and Cheryl, she's over in the coop. And I love it. I love it. Maybe there'll be somebody in the nest playing too, Debbie. Somebody better be playing up there in the nest. And anyway, I'm going to give you a letter. And then I'm going to give you 9 categories, and you're going to have to come up with an answer for each category, starting with the letter that I give you. All right. To make it easier, I have created a downloadable worksheet so that it literally has a place to put your name, phone, and email. And it has where you can write your letter down and a quick note about the category and your answer, and it goes front and back, right? So that you have an opportunity to do that. If you just have a piece of paper, that is wonderful. You do not have to get fancy, but you know I like prizes and I cannot resist. So at the end of the week, after the 5 days are up, you will have, there's a link, it's already on the website, but then you will upload your completed worksheet again, whether it's the one you download from our website or your own, but it'll have to have your name, phone number, and email on it. And then those will be due by the end of the day, midnight on May 2nd, and I'll draw for some prizes on May 3rd. All right. So we've got a lot happening. I love it. I think we're going coast to coast. Sonia is out from Washington State. Wonderful. We've got Karen down in Missouri, and I see Minnesota. Wonderful, wonderful. Keep jumping in there and telling me where you're watching from. Again, it just makes me happy seeing all of you. And again, if you're new, it's not too late. If you tag your friends, you don't have to be a quilter. There is no sewing involved, although there is some quilting knowledge you might need, but there is no sewing involved in this event this week. So if anybody likes to play a game, all right, we've got Linda from Nebraska. I love it. Okay. Now, the only rule is that the first word of your answer must start with the letter of the day. Okay? Now, if you have to Google, if you have to call a friend, if you need to, what are the other games that do things? All of that is possible. If you want to put the answers in the comments, go for it. This is not a hidden secret game. This is to have fun, and maybe we'll learn something. And yes, Julie, she's not very far away. We've got Charles City in West Virginia. Wonderful. I love it. All right. We have got all sorts of people on with us today. Okay. I am going to get started. So the first thing I'm going to tell you are the 5 letters of the week. Are you ready? Monday, Q. Tuesday, U. Wednesday, I. Thursday, L. Friday, T. What's that spell? Quilt. Give me a cheer. Okay. All right. And so anyway, so that's the first thing you can do is where the letters are. Q, U, I, L, T. All right. Now I want you to know I have found answers for every category with every letter. We've tested it out. We know there is an answer. Not necessarily all of them are easy. Some of them could get really funny. You must keep it clean. No, nothing other than completely G-rated here. Okay. So, all right, and we've got several people jumping in there. I love it. Okay, so are you ready? So, and then when I get done, I'm going to upload this video to the website. So if people can watch and replay. If you call your friends tonight and say, hey, are you playing the Great Chick List Off? Or you didn't know about it, not a problem. You can go back, watch the video, get Monday, and then join us live on Tuesday if you want. Or if you have to watch the replays all week, that's fine too. Again, you'll have until midnight, Friday night, May 2nd, in order to turn in your slips. Okay. All right. So yes, the letter of the week spells quilt. No surprise, right? Okay. So we are going to get started. Category number 1. Something royal. Okay. Something royal. Now, you need to find an answer that starts with a Q. Okay. I can go through them again, but I'm going to keep going. Category 2. City or town. Again, starts with the letter Q. Something soft. This is number 3, category 3. And let me tell you, there are some logical answers to this, and then there's some unlogical answers that you could get very creative with. Do you want me to give you an example kind of thing or no? I know. I'm going to let you keep playing here. Okay, again, I have no problem. If you want to jump in and throw in any answers, you're welcome to. If you want to just busy write them down, I'm okay with that. If you need help with a certain category, say, hey, I'm needing some help. Yes. All right. So, all right. Carolina is jumping in there with an answer. Okay, next category. Category number 4. An animal that starts with a Q. An animal. Category 5. This one, like, okay. A sewing notion or tool. A sewing notion or tool that starts with the letter Q. And, did I say it doesn't have to be like a one-word answer? It can be a phrase. It can be 2 words. It can be multiple words. This isn't a one word. It can be multiple words. Better say that. Oh, yeah, I'm seeing some good answers. Good job, people. Okay. Now, category 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Category 6. Something you bring to a retreat. We've got a full house at both retreat centers today. I wonder if they could figure out what they brought to a retreat. Okay. Category, is this 8? Fruit or vegetable? Fruit or vegetable? Category number, wait, that must have been 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 was fruit or vegetable. Did I say 8? I don't know. 7. 8 is girl's name. And category number 9, a quilt pattern name. Okay? So I'm going to go through them again. Something royal. City or town. Something soft. Animal. Sewing notion or tool. I can't get my other hand. Something you bring to a retreat. Fruit or vegetable. Girl's name. Quilt pattern name. All right. So that is day 1. And those are the categories. Now, don't get ahead of yourself because you're thinking, somebody out there is thinking, oh, well, if those are the categories, then for tomorrow, I'm going to start finding those that start with you. That's not how this works. My goal, I think I did it, is there are no repetitive categories for the entire week. There might be a few that are similar, but for the most part, no repetitive categories. So that means you can't go through and go, oh, I know what L will be or T. No, that's not how this works. So today it's the letter Q. Those are the 9 categories. You'll come back tomorrow, 3 o'clock. I'll do the letter U, and we repeat that every day this week. All right, everybody. I hope you're going to have fun doing the Great Chick List Off. And, keep putting those answers in there and helping each other out. And we'll see you tomorrow, 3 o'clock. Bye.